Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Ellie and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Ellie's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivation that we give her when we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded in his right hand, which leaves his left hand free to give any correction that's needed. The only correction that we give is a little tug and release on her training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that she's going to go home with, and you're going to be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session. Now she is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling, or itching, whatever comes first, and the command is Ellie heel. Now at this point she has a job to do, so when she's walking with you, she should be more focused on you than everything that's going on around her. And you hear Rich using the clicker, and the clicker is positive reinforcement. Occasionally he will give her a treat with the clicker, but not every time. So this should make walking her a lot easier if you wanted to take her for a walk now that the weather's getting nicer with the babies. When she gets distracted, Rich gives her that tug and release that we talked about. And her sit should be automatic when you stop.
Stay.
This is your sit, stay. Stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, you do not use her name. Your homework will be to lengthen out the amount of time that she can hold it and the distance that you can go. When Rich returns back to her, he walks right back to her shoulders, he praises her for a good job, and they take off heeling again. He makes a left turn, she should be right there. And she is looking up at him, she's focused. And this helps to change the dynamic in the house.
Stay.
Rich leaves her in another sit stay because she's performing skills for you, which makes you top dog. And I know that with babies, this is your come on command. She gets a click and a treat for coming and sitting, no jumping on you. So your household is a busy household. So she has to learn that there's going to be times that she's going to be in her crate. There's going to be times that she's going to be doing an obedience workout. And you're going to be using your obedience commands all day, every day. Now she was doing an automatic down instead of sit. So Rich wouldn't let her get away with that. She has to do what's asked. Calls her. She comes right in and sits, and it's almost instinctive now for her. And our neighbor landscapes every weekend that we try to do videos. So you'll have to excuse the background noise. Ellie seems to be doing just fine with it. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the down on command. And again, your job at home is going to be to lengthen out the amount of time she'll comfortably hold it and the distance that you can go. Again, it's always keeping you the top dog. When Rich returns back to her, again he walks back to her shoulders, gives her a click as a reward, and they take off heeling again, and he will demonstrate that for you again. She's making decent eye contact, which was one of her problems. She wouldn't look at you.
Stay.
And you can also call her out of this command. Now your regulation long sit stay is 3 minutes and the down stay is for 5. And you can also, you're going to have your crate, so you can make that her place. And you can tell her go to place, down and stay, and close the door. Especially when the babies are running around loose. So we have demonstrated for you all of Ellie's formal on-leash obedience commands. She's done a great job. She's come a very long way. She's been very, very good with us. And we want to thank you for choosing Nora's, and we'll see you in a little while.